Hey guys, it's me. I cannot get over this. Um, I am, I don't know why there's an interview now with Ryan. It's kind of like a day late and a dollar short. And now he's kind of coming out and talking. Let's hear what he has to say.
Honestly, I think you should let her rest in peace. It's done. You know what I mean? Like the story's out there. We can't speculate this or that. She lived her life. She had a terrible ending to her life, and just let her rest in peace. If you want to clear her of that. Just quit bringing her up. What are they going to clear? Gypsy was forced to be in a wheelchair her whole life, head always shaved. They scammed the system. I mean, what are we clearing? You know what I mean? They had a habitat for you.
It's funny. It's kind of like he's still defending Gypsy Rose. He's still defending her, saying there's nothing here to look at. Y'all go on with your life. Y'all go on with your life. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, this guy, there is something weird, even with this interview. And I'm going to tell you, he is quoted by a schmurderer that is a pathological liar. Okay? He is going off by the things that Gypsy has said to him, which we all know with the FOIAs just blows it out of the water. You know, and it's funny how this interview came up and something else was on Becca Scoop's post or video tonight about that one lady. And yeah, yeah, I mean, that's all I can think about is that why are they going off a pathological liar and calling it truth when clearly the FOIAs and the evidence that has come forth paints a different story because it goes by every minute, every email, everything that was said, even Dee Dee's character, the way she talked to Rob, Gypsy's father. She wouldn't like that. Even Dee Dee having to make a report, call the police on her because she was taking her meds. And he mentions this. Oh, I believe that Gypsy was on narcotics. Do you think? Are you going by what the FOIA is, or did she tell you that? Let's hear some more.
Mandy house that they didn't, that they scammed to get. They went on Make-A-Wish trips that they scammed to get. Gypsy didn't do all that paperwork. Gypsy didn't come up with all that stuff. Her mother was in on this.
No, but Gypsy does have an illness. She did have an illness, but it wasn't like cancerous. It wasn't that, she didn't have like cancer. They just didn't know what she had.
Damn. So what are we clearing?
One of the things the internet says is they want Dee Dee's name, Dee Dee Blanchard's name, cleared because they do believe that
the interview is edited as well, or just for these shorts.
Gypsy was the mastermind behind this whole thing, manipulated Nick to do it. Dee Dee was not as abusive as the way she has been portrayed. Do you think Dee Dee's name should be cleared of anything, or do you think?
Honestly, I think you should let her rest in peace. It's done. You know what I mean? Like the story's out there. We can't speculate this or that. She lived her life. She had a terrible ending to her life, and just let her rest in peace. If you want to clear her of that. Just quit bringing her up. What are they going to clear? Gypsy was forced to be in a wheelchair her whole life, head always shaved. They scammed the system. I mean, what are we clearing? You know what I mean? They had a Habitat for Humanity house that they didn't, that they scammed to get. They went on Make-A-Wish trips that they scammed to get. Gypsy didn't do all that paperwork. Gypsy didn't come up with all that stuff. Her mother was in on the scam. So what are we clearing?
One of the things the internet says is they want Dee Dee's name, Dee Dee Blanchard's name, cleared.
I just,
These videos are really disturbing.
Yeah.
Let's just say it. And they're to Nicholas, the boyfriend, who actually did the physical of her mom, Dee Dee. I mean, obviously the sickest one that is going around is this one where she refers to them both as vampires.
Protect our children from the outside world. They can't know about you being a vampire.
Willing to let him have sex with their first daughter if they have a daughter that's born.
If we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you because you are the master of the household. So,
I mean, it's really disturbing.
It's disturbing stuff. People ask me, am I surprised by it? Am I shocked? She would tell me the dynamic of their relationship. Part of me is like, well, are y'all surprised that they're so shocking and disturbing?
why is he trying to ask us when we're the ones asking him? Because he was married to her, and I'm not surprised with these things coming out. I mean, we're shocked, yes, but I mean, there had to have been some kind of craziness going on. But what's even crazier is that he married a schmurderer. He married a schmurderer that murdered her mother. I mean, that's crazy. Y'all find that that's crazy. And he's actually, piggybacking on that, whether he knows it or not. He is piggybacking. He knows that he is. What I think what's really divine, from God, is them Foyas. They never thought those things would come out. Gypsy never thought those things would come out, but they did. And everyone's looking at them, but they never thought they would come out. And this guy's quoting a pathological liar, and he still believes her. You cannot trust this. You can't even take him seriously. You can't. I mean, I don't. I can't. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. And the way that he's telling the public, are you surprised? We just wanted to get your 411 on it. He says that it was sick, knowing that he also, did some role playing with Jip Jip. I mean, yes, he did. But this is what I'm going to say about Ryan. There is something about him that creeps me out. That look, that face, that whole, kind of the look of bewildered or whatever the fuck. But what really creeps me out is that he married her. So like attracts like. So there is something about him, that is like her. That's what creeps me out about him. And him coming out with this interview, no, I'm not buying any of it. He's quoting a pathological liar and calling it truth. He's not like Becca Scoops. He's not like, Audrey. He's not like Ashley Baby, that are actually digging, going through. And shout out to Into the Weeds. Yeah, that's the big one there. He's not digging like that. He's not looking for answers. He's actually just profiting off of Dee Dee's death as well. And the spirit, the spirit has a lot to say. Really. He's like, just let her go. Just let her rest in peace. Well, Maybe it's the
Do
spirit
you think she was on
that
these
brought those
videos?
Foyas. You know, they never thought they would come out. No one thought they would come out. All right, guys, before this gets too long,